Oh, how's it going, guys? It's Whitebrew Reactions. Come back with another reactional video, and today we're once again diving into the World of Warcraft universe. This is Cinematic Reckoning spoiler. I don't know why it has a spoiler next to it. So let me know what that's got down below, guys. I'm just gonna take it as it says. I think there's gonna be spoilers in this, so if you guys haven't, I don't even know what to say. If you haven't watched the other ones or you haven't played certain things in game, this could be a spoiler. I don't know how to warn it. I don't know what that means. So let me know, guys, what that means, and maybe you could warn people from it as well. But we're diving into this. The last one was Safe Haven. That was a really, really good one. I've really had a good time with that. And I'm pretty pumped. I'm a bit kind of nervous to see how this one holds. But I am excited. I hope you guys are too. 6 minutes and 39 seconds we've got to work with. Let's get straight into it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Blizzard. Oh, damn. All right, we're going to war already. Holy shit. I hope we haven't missed one.
Varrock, it's time.
Those who defend Orgrimmar are Horde as well. Our brothers and sisters.
These warriors have sworn to fight. For you. Many lives will be lost.
Or perhaps just one.
What was he gonna do, Muggerah?
Sylvanas Windrunner! I challenge Mak'gora!
I suppose Blizzard and the intros, man. So good. Whose eyebrows?
A traitor leading traitors. Why should I accept your challenge?
You want to make me suffer.
Brother, you cannot win.
My old friend. You and I.
We don't get to hide.
I set you on this path.
And we knew where it could lead. Walk with me. The rest of the way.
Who's that guy? Oh shit, it's about to go down.
Let it be finished.
Here we go. I don't tell me that
The
was it.
High Overlord falls.
She that good?
I trusted you. And so did they. Death comes, old soldier. And all their hope dies with you.
You cannot kill hope. You tried at Teldrassil. You failed. Hope remains. You set us to kill each other at Lordaeron. You failed. Here we stand. You just keep failing. The Horde will endure. The Horde is strong.
Oh shit, bro.
The Horde blood is nothing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You are all nothing!
For Azeroth!
Oh. I actually started to begin to like him.
If you could see yourselves as I see you. Toy soldiers in tin plate. Beasts who howl for honor. Standing as one. Savor it. Nothing lasts.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's sad. That's sad, man.
What do we do now?
We bring him home.
I actually just got goosebumps on my arm, I'm not lying. Oh, we didn't see it. Holy shit. Wait, is that the end? Is that the last one? I hope not. Damn. They should make another movie, man. I mean, I've obviously, I know that some people don't like the movie, especially hardcore World of Warcraft, but I tell you what, I fucking love these cinematics they do. The graphics, the cinematography, whoever designs it, very, very clever. So, just like every video, I just love it. I mean, it's just too much going on. So, obviously, the only thing I do have to say is though, I don't know what's happened, because the last one we watched, obviously, this, so his name is Varrock, I didn't know that, so Varrock went to Thrall. We're just going to call him Thrall. Again, guys, if it's a different name, let me know. And kind of said that, but he didn't really actually ask, did he? He kind of just like said, "Oh, I was hoping you would fight for it," and it kind of just convinced him. And look, he's wearing paws, and it looks like the Frostwolf clan, like what Durotan is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like almost 100% confident, but maybe not. Yeah. Then it moved on to this army. We've obviously got him in the center. Obviously, that's his best friend or his old friend. This is like he's, enemy of my enemy is my friend sort of thing. And they're kind of in an alliance at the second. But this is what I really love. Obviously, you have the Azerosians, as we like to call them. The people of Azeroth, the humans. And with orcs and these, I think are they called goblins, the blue ones? Like the ones with the giant tusks. I never knew what they were. I thought they were orcs as well. But I think they're like trolls or goblins of such. Yeah, so obviously he was basically saying that the one thing I really do like is that you see the difference in leadership. Obviously, you have Varrock. You got obviously he's right hand man, he's commander. I take it he's leading this other horde. I take it these are like two different hordes. But the thing is that he's seeing it as one horde. Do you know what I mean? Where he's basically like, it's time, many lives we lost, and I think this is why he didn't want to be in his position, because I guess there was a battle long ago, and again, you guys might know, so let me know in the comments, where he lost a lot of soldiers, and I think that's why he didn't want his position, and he's like, it's time, and he knew many lives were lost because he's had that experience, and I think that's why he didn't want to go back. And again, he sees them not this as horde, and that's the enemy horde. He sees them as brothers and sisters as well as he sees them, and that's why he doesn't want to fight. He just wants to find Sylvanas Windrunner, and it was a bit like the movie as well, where Durotan was fighting the Gul'dan because he wanted to. He knew he weren't going to win. He 100% knew he knew he was going to use magic, but that was the point, because the Orcish way is that's like a huge tradition in it. Like I say, if they have no honor or respect, and the Mok'Gara is that ultimate way of proving of honor and stuff. And if you stick to what the tradition is, i.e., no weapons, it's bare fighting, you know, hands, fists. You can't use magic, you can't use swords, armor. You just put it down. You go at it like the two beasts they are. That is the respect and honor that they gain from the Mok'Gara. And we saw that at the end as well of the movie when the human killed the big guy, and obviously they had weapons. The human used the sword, because I think, as much as maybe in Orcish culture, and you guys could again correct me on this one, if an orc and an orc goes at it, they use their hands unless weapons is allowed between them both. But I don't think they are, because they know that it's to prove who's the strongest. And if you have a weapon, you have more of an advantage sometimes. I think that's what it is. But I knew the human, which I don't know his name is in the movie. Obviously, I'm not as strong, not brutal strong, so they allowed him to have that weapon. And obviously, that I think I can't remember actually what his name is now. Whatever his name is, he had obviously the fell, he had big claws and things. So I think that is what's most important, and that's why he wanted to show that this Sylvanas Windrunner is not a part of the Horde. Her values, everything, and again, hold on, let me finish off what I'm saying. So her values and way she views things is basically just power. She sees the Horde as nothing without her, and I think that's what maybe the Horde was being misguided, her followers as well as his. And then it was just to show him that this is who she is. And again, that's kind of following on from the movie as well. That's what Durotan did, and he did show it. And I think that's what the start of the end of the of Gul'dan's line ended. Again, we didn't know what happened after the movie. You guys again can let me know in the comments. But then I challenged Mok'Gara, and the intro happens. That is so brilliant. Now, in other developers that we comment on, we say the intro sometimes too early, sometimes too late, but it's perfect. It's basically showing you the start. We're gonna fight. However, no, actually not. I challenged Mok'Gara, and that's what the whole of this video is about. Not just them fighting. It's what the Mok'Gara represents, what it stands for, the traditions, stuff. Obviously, it comes out and it's quite mean. She has some weird ass eyebrows. I don't understand why she's got those eyebrows, but you know. And I think it's more of like, if you turn down the Mok'Gara, you're a coward. You're not really worthy. So I think if you get challenged by Mok'Gara, you have to do it. I think, unless again there's stories in the World of Warcraft universe where they have, and either it's had different effects. I don't know, but I think she again, that was her first bad mistake. Was why should I challenge you? She knew, I think originally, that she was going to win. This is the whole point. It's about not winning. It's about the belief and the love that he has for the Horde, and that's what people wanted to show, that she didn't care about that. You and I get to hide. Again, that's what he said there. That's what he said in the previous video, and I think what they're trying to say there, because we tried to interpret it, but now from this point, I think what he's trying to say is that no matter where we go, no matter what we'll be, we'll always be the higher ups, the ones who will make the difference. I think. Or we can't, we don't get hired in the sense of this life will never be gone. This is our life, and that's it to the end of our days. And I think that's what he kind of, again, he's still trying to teach him. That's a lesson he's slowly sort of learning. It was actually quite a nice lesson. It's quite a sad one at the end of the day. But when he said that and he smiled, I think he knew that now he's learned, and he might actually take on the role as a Horde leader, because I think he doesn't particularly want it. And like she says, as we'll get back, we'll come back to it. Something about old soldier somewhere. You can't. Okay, maybe we've gone past it. But she basically said about old soldier. I don't think he wants to particularly lead the Horde. He just wants to make a difference, and he's the one who can do it. So again, it's that honor and respect level that we can have. Yeah, when he comes to this guy,
And we knew where it could lead.
when he said, I set you on this path, I think maybe in-game, you guys know that they were going to go to this place. Obviously, cinematic-wise, if you don't play the game, we didn't know this. Unless I've missed videos out, and if I've missed them out, guys, let me know. And I think that, again, the king guy, like we said in the previous video, he's very elegant. He's very clear-minded, clarity, spiritual in the sense of, you know, he cares a lot about everything, and he's like a true king. We were talking about that leadership and the king stuff in the other previous videos, which were really interesting to talk about. And the one thing I like is that he goes, walk to me the rest of the way. And I think this is like he's offering to him to show that we are maybe as one, which again is very powerful. It seems like not a very easy weapon you could come across. It seems very, very meaningful. And again, the one thing I like, you had the Horde guy giving him the axe, you had the King guy giving him the sword. It's that he's like the kind of the connection between them both. There's Saurfang brung the orcs, and on the side that don't like Sylvanas Windrunner, he brung the humans who want peace, and I think they have some form of something in common. He gives him obviously the orc axe, he gives him the human weapon, and it's kind of like something they've probably never seen before, which is very interesting. I really like that, but unfortunately we saw him got slashed up. The High Overlord falls. Yeah, okay, let's watch this bit real quick.
I trusted you. And so did they.
That's so powerful, and so did they. I trusted you. And it's like the camera's kind of showing him on his knees. And then I guess that could be, again, that could be perceptive in different ways. But the way I'm kind of percepting it is a sense of like, I can trust you. And from her eyes, him being on the ground, being below, kind of is like where his place is, sort of thing. Like that's he's betrayed me, this is where he belongs, he's down on the ground. Or it could be like in the sense, you betrayed me, now this is what happened, sort of thing. Depends on how you see it. But one thing I really about this, and so did they, look at their faces. Obviously he's got his arms up, he's quite like jitterish, he's quite scared. He's kind of like have a little bit of hope that he could live, but he won't accept the truth that he won't. And he's obviously got his hand in it, that emotion, that like brotherly love between the goblins, trolls, or whatever these things are, and the orcs. And again, it's that unity, and he knows he's gonna die. He's kind of like a little bit hopeful. It's quite sad, but then obviously it pans back out, and then all their hope dies with you. And again, it's that, I don't know. I mean, it's quite powerful. He's looking up, kind of maybe his primal instincts are now going give up, run away, survive. But then as soon as she said, all their hope dies with you, he's doing this for them. He's not doing them for himself, and that's when it ignites a fire inside him. And he looks at his face, and he clearly has some form of importance to him. I don't know who this guy is. And again, guys, I might have missed some videos, so let me know what importance he has. And I think he's looking at him, and then you can't kill hope. And then look, the arms come down now. It's not sort of that. I don't worry anymore. Like, let's learn. His arms have come down as well. It's showing that he's tough. This is when he proves the point. This bit is when he proves the point, obviously, just from these two point of view, and it's so powerful. And he keeps saying, "Here we stand." Okay, let me just.
Hope remains. You set us to kill each other at Lordaeron. You failed. Here we stand. You just keep failing. The Horde will endure. The Horde is strong.
Yeah, I don't want to stop there. I mean, it kind of gets you into it, doesn't it? But the point I just wanted to quickly make is that obviously he stood up saying that Lordaeron and other places, he was saying that, you know, you fail, you try to set us upon each other, but the Horde is strong, the Horde is this. It's funny how he's using you, this Windrunner person, right? This Sylvanas Windrunner, right? Where when he's talking about himself, he's talking about the Horde. And again, it's that connection to the Horde. It's the connection between the love, the bond, the friendship, the honor, the respect level that the Horde has, where what he's trying to do is saying you. Sylvanas Windrunner. He's not saying Varrock, Saurfang. He's saying the Horde, because that is what he is. And obviously this person here with a banner, which we knew when she said the Horde is nothing, she looked around. It's connecting, it's the connection between them. Even the enemies are now seeing what she really is, and that's when it starts. The Horde is nothing, then watch. It's like, what? It was like, we trusted you. It's like, and then she kind of knew, watch. She's like, she looks up. She kind of looks around. I think she knew she made a mistake, but now I think she has to follow through with it, or she's just an arsehole. I don't know. Probably either way. And the one thing I love about this is also... And obviously the echo as well. I don't know if that's sort of her power, because obviously she has the Wraith mode, didn't she? She has the Wraith mode, which has obviously a loud scream. But do you not find it how ironic it is, the fact that they have been talking, he's been quite shouting, saying the Horde will endure, the Horde is strong, blah, 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 blah. And it's been quite in that sort of bubble of theirs they're talking to. Obviously, some people in that certain area could hear it. But then when she does it, the Horde is nothing, and it echoes. Again, it's that, I don't think it's necessarily... now she's speaking louder. I think it's a cinematography way of basically now touching all of the Horde. I think maybe you could depict that differently. And then this is it. He knew. This is exactly what he wanted to get out of the Mutgara. He's won the Mutgara mentally and spiritually, and in the future. Not physically and personally. I guess it depends how you say it. But I think this is what he wanted, and now he's like, I just need to finish it. He's like, yes, look. He's like, ha ha ha. I love it. Look at that face, guys. This is it. I'll tell you what. Good trailer. And he didn't say for the Horde. He said for Azeroth. Again, it's that incorporation. Okay, his personal reason why he's doing this is for the Horde. But now he's doing this for everyone. The Horde is not just the orcs and the goblins and those fucking weird dead people. Okay, and Sylvanas Windrunner, it is now the humans. It is now the people in Azeroth. Oh, give me goosebumps, baby. And he's like, woo! And then he just gets it. So, I don't know why she did it earlier. I think she's trying to prove a point, and I think now this is where, obviously...
soldiers in tin plate.
I really like her voice, by the way. I don't know who the voice actor is. And I don't know if this is all got effects, probably is. But I really like it.
We do now.
Again, it's that symbol. I still need to know what that symbol is, guys. And again, this is it. This is where it kind of concludes it. Obviously, you have the orc grabbing his brother by the head. I guess that's something of relevance. At the front, leading the charge like the core leader. We'll talk about it in a minute. Let's just watch this bit. It's quite intense. And then this bit is where, as much as that was probably the signal to open the gate, which it is, I think it also sends a shockwave through the other banner holders, which you see up the top. And there's to go to show that the Horde is as one now. Look, we stand with them. It's such a goosebump moment. It's even giving me goosebumps again. You guys can laugh at me, man. I can't help it. My brain is this intense. I can't. It's too painful. Oh, yeah, that's very powerful as well. Okay, let's just quickly talk about everything we were talking about before. Obviously, you see the three of them. Actually, it's kind of linking on from this, to be honest. You see the three of them pick them up. You have the goblin / troll / half mammoth tusk guy. I don't know who this guy is. But also has some form of goblins you can see here. And see this way, he dresses differently from the orcs. So I think he's like the goblins. Then obviously it switched to the human, or did it switch to Hulk? And then obviously, okay, I think the human was before it. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. You have them all switching between the different faces, kind of showing the different factions. So obviously you have the orc, you have the goblin tusk guy, you have the humans, and then you hear the dum dum. Dum dum in the background. It's quite powerful as well. It's that sort of war cry battle sort of connection between them. You hear the dum dum. It's like a heartbeat. It's like dum dum, and we all beat as one like the Horde. Woo! This is great. I'll get a bit too carried away, but I'll go in a bit too much in time, guys. But I think that's the end, and it obviously ends with him. And I think this is going to be a relation to him next in the next trailer. I hope there's more. Man, and I think I have this weird feeling that this is going to be the last one. I really hope it's not. I really, really hope I'm wrong with it. But this is by far probably the best one. The battle one's fun. Obviously, there's a lot of thrill to it. This one has a lot of emotion and thrill to it. And it just concludes what we've been kind of waiting for. Now it's like, what's the next chapter? But overall, this guy went to challenge Mutgara to show her true colours. She's shown her true colours. And now the Horde is not only orcs and goblins and trolls and the dead people. It's now humans and Azeroth. Azeroth is the Horde. They are a part of it. So powerful. And I loved it. And I hope you guys have too. But that's it from me today. What a video that was. Crazy. If you guys have anything to add, if you dislike, like what I've said, absolutely fine. You know what to do. Hit that comment. Follow if you want to add anything on, answer any questions I have. That is where the comment section is. It's a sacred part of the White Boy reactions where you guys can go and express an opinion and be absolutely fine with it. But guys, I love you always. It's been such a pleasure doing these videos. If you have any ones you'd like to react to, obviously some videos we have reacted, some videos we haven't because we can't, because it's not in like the sort of White Boy and we don't want to kind of disperse. But we are looking at doing new stuff and hopefully keep you guys entertained and engaged, and that's what we aim for, to make you guys happy and again entertained, and that's all we ask for from White Boy Reactions. So thank you for all your guys' support. I feel like I'm like kind of making this the last video. It's not. I'm just saying that I've really appreciated all you guys' support. It's been absolutely crazy. 6 minutes and 39 seconds we worked with. It's almost been a 30-minute video. It is absolutely crazy, guys. But that's what we do at White Boy. We sit here for hours if it takes to analyze a video. So yeah, guys, again, if you want to add anything in the comments, feel free to. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and again, comment down below. If you have anything else to add, disagree or agree, absolutely fine. Everyone is welcome to express their opinion, regardless of what side it is. But this is White Boy Reactions, guys. Sign off this video. Until next one, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later. Peace out, boys. Take care. Peace out.